Hey everyone, hope you guys are doing great out there. We got some really fun drills for you guys today. Before class started, I wanted to show you guys how to get set up for class so you can get prepared and then you don't have any interruptions during the class. So as always, you guys, if you can't do this kind of setup, don't worry. Okay, I got you covered. I'm gonna show you how you can do all this stuff without this. So if you remember from the axe kick drills from a few days ago, how we had like a beam or even like a tree branch, if you got one in your backyard, you know, you're gonna hang your belt up. So the belt, just the tips of the belt are hanging out here. Again, we want to avoid having that loop, because when you do that axe kick, you accidentally kick that, you know, that can be a big trouble. Okay, the second thing you're gonna need is some kind of a rope. Okay, a rope, a string, you can even, you know, string your belt across. You want to have it set up about, you know, ear level, between the ear and the chin, okay? We're going to be doing some sparring drills, some boxing drills, where we have to go under the rope like this, okay? So don't set it too low, where, you know, it's going to be difficult to get down, and don't have it too high where you don't have to duck at all. So, again, get creative. Do what you guys can to get a similar setup for things like this in today's class. And if you can't do any of this, okay, you got nothing like this, don't worry, okay, I got you guys covered. You're still gonna be able to follow along and do all the drills today. Okay, so hit pause if you need to, get yourself ready, and let's get started. Hey everyone, we're gonna get started with your warm-up. What we're doing is we're doing 30-second rounds of different exercises. We're gonna start off today with jumping jacks. So your goal is to go the entire 30 seconds without stopping. Follow along with me. I'm gonna have a little timer here. Ready, begin. And time. Next exercise we're going to do is called a trunk twist. So what you're doing is you're turning your hips side to side. Notice how my belt is facing the side. Now it's facing the opposite side. And my arms are turning in the opposite direction as my hips. So I'm gonna be going like this, okay? So we're gonna put 30 seconds on the clock. You guys follow along with me, trunk twist. Ready, begin. Turn those hips side to side. See how my belt is whipping back and forth. This gets those hips loosened up. Try to pick up the speed if you can. Good, okay guys, 30 seconds down. Okay, now we're gonna do a forwards and backwards slide. So I'm in my fighting stance. I slide forwards once, backwards once. Let me give you a side view so you can see again. Again, I slide forwards, backwards. So notice how my legs stay bent the whole time. We're going 30 seconds. Doesn't matter which leg you have in front, okay? Let me put 30 seconds on the clock. Ready, go. Slide forward, back, front, back. Just like keep those hands up as I move. Those hands are never gonna drop. Protecting that head, not down here. We got them up high like this. Forward, back. If you wanna switch, switch. Do the other leg in front. Looking good, guys. Keep it moving. We're not stopping this entire time. Forwards, back, forwards, back. Looking good, almost done. A few more seconds. Excellent work, guys. Okay, everyone, so our last warm-up drill here is a forwards, backwards switch. Okay, so we're gonna go forwards, backwards, switch. Forwards, backwards, switch. Let me give you a side angle here real quick. Okay, again, I slide forwards once, back, switch. Forwards, back, switch. You guys know we got 30 seconds on the clock. Last one, let's really push it. Ready, begin. Forwards, back, switch. Forwards, back, switch. You know what to do now. Keep it moving, guys. Forward, back, switch. Forward, back, switch. Looking good. Okay, so I keep those hands and I'm not gonna drop them. Almost done, a few more seconds. Keep it moving. Last one. Excellent workout. Okay, let's begin with our stretches now. We're gonna be doing some slightly different stretches as well as some of the ones you guys already know. Okay, we're gonna start with what's called a half squat. So you're gonna put your feet double shoulder width apart, squat down on one leg. You wanna bend that leg all the way down, and you can rest your hands on the ground like this. Okay, notice how I have my toes pointed up. If you can, get your heel down on the ground, okay? Now from here, we're simply gonna switch to the other side. We're gonna switch to the opposite side. Hold this for a few seconds. Look where my hands are at. My arms are inside of my legs. I don't have this hand out here. I wanna bring this inside, okay? Let's go ahead and switch again. Very nice. We'll just hold this stretch for a few seconds. Let those muscles loosen up. Okay, and again, switch. Okay guys, so next we're gonna go into the side splits. We're gonna straighten both legs out and slide our feet apart as far as we can, okay? Look how my legs are straight. I don't want those knees bending inward like this. If you want a deeper stretch, point those toes up like this. We're not gonna hold this very long today, guys, just until those muscles loosen up a little bit. Get us ready for today's practice. Okay, that should be good. Now, this is the hard part, guys. We don't want to crash, okay? Slowly walk your hands back. I'm gonna bring one hand, bring it behind, and I'm gonna slowly sit down. Now from here, just reach forwards as far as you can. Make sure you focus on your breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. Each time you breathe out, you can go a little bit further. Okay, now let's reach over to the right side. Good, now switch sides. Okay guys, let's go ahead and power those legs together. Just shake your legs out a little bit, get them nice and loose, and then bring them in for a butterfly stretch, okay? Remember, we can grab the ankles and push down on our legs using our elbows here. Excellent, you guys. Let's have everyone go ahead and stand up. Okay, go into that fighting stance. Now, we're gonna do our stretch kicks with our hand out. This just gives us a target. Now, we've been working on really keeping that head up, so I don't wanna see anyone kicking like this. Look at that hand, okay? And as you look at that hand, you're gonna kick that hand. Okay, with me, let's do 10. Ready, 1. Look how my eyes stay up. 2. Breathing on each kick. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Good, switch feet. Again, head up, hand up, ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one guys, 10. Okay guys, let's get started with our lesson. Okay guys, let's get started with our rope drill. Now, this is one of the classic boxing drills. You'll see this, with boxing, kickboxing, martial arts. This is a drill that is really gonna help your sparring, and it's gonna help you with your head movement. Okay, we've been talking a lot about head movement, especially taking our head off the center line. If you're facing your opponent, it's easy to hit the person right in front of you, but if you can learn to move that head, that's how you're gonna avoid a lot of those attacks. And that puts you in a good position to counterattack when necessary. So, the first thing we wanna do is just get in our fighting stance. Okay, notice how I have the rope. Okay, you guys might be a rope, might be a string, might be a belt, right next to your ear. Now, if you don't have any of this, okay, don't worry. You just have to imagine that you got that rope right there, okay? And you can even imagine at home that it's electrified. So if you do touch it, you're gonna get a little shock. So we don't wanna touch this rope. The first thing I'm gonna do is simply step under, okay? Now when I step, if I'm going to my left, okay, I'm not gonna step with my right leg. That crossing my body up, that just looks weird, okay? I'm gonna step with my left leg. Now my head is simply gonna make like a little U, and I pop up, okay? And then that other leg comes over to the same side. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back to the right. Okay, so I'm gonna step, duck under, and step with the other foot. So there actually is 2 steps. It's step, under, step. Now look at my head. I'm not gonna duck my head down like this, okay? Because I take my eyes off my opponent. I wanna keep my eyes on my opponent. Okay, so again, step, under, like this. Now I'm gonna start to move the feet a little bit. So hopefully you guys are following along here. Just rock the feet. Okay, we're gonna go under and pop up. We're gonna go under. And this is the first drill. Just get used to this. Go under, good, and under, good. And we go to the right, so we step with the right. We go to the left, we step with the left. Step, 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 step. So hopefully you guys, again, have this set up. If not, all you're doing is just imagining that rope is there and we're stepping under. Okay, look how I rock the feet, step, step. Good, keeping them hands up, step, step. I really like this drill because, it gives me something to focus on. I'm focusing on this bag right here. That's where I keep my eyes at. That's my opponent. That's my imaginary opponent. I'm gonna keep my eyes on that. I'm not gonna drop that head down. I'm not gonna get distracted and look over here. I'm gonna keep my eyes on that bag. That's my opponent. Keep going, step, step. Step, step, good. A little quicker now. Step, step. Step, step, looking good. Keep the feet rocking. Step, step. Step, step. Notice how my head makes that U shape. I'm gonna go down, up. Down, up. Good, make that U shape. Good, keep going guys. A little bit more. Step, step. Step, step. Step, step. Step. Oh, see, I hit that rope a little bit. I gotta get my head down. Step, step. Step, step. Okay, guys, that's the end of round 1. Hit pause if you need a little break, and we're gonna come back and do some additional drills on the rope. Okay, everyone, now that we got the basics down, let's go to the next drill. Okay, so again, we're gonna start in that fighting stance. Notice how I'm starting on one end. So what I'm doing now is instead of going side to side, I'm going to the side, but I'm also going forwards. So I rock the feet and I want to go forwards. Now, let's do that one again. Let me back up here. Let me come to this side. Now, when I go forwards, watch how I'm stepping. I'm not stepping, and notice how I switched feet. Okay, I want to do this. I step to the side, and then my front leg is the one that goes forward. So I stay right leg back. Okay, I don't want to be constantly switching feet, because if I'm constantly switching feet, when I switch, let me face the camera here real quick. When I switch, notice how I open up my body, and that opens me up for an attack, okay? But if I move forwards and I keep my stance sideways, I'm not exposing myself for an attack, and that's really important in sparring. So let's do this again. I step under. Now when I go under with that back leg, that right leg, I'm not gonna switch my stance. I keep myself turned sideways. Again, step, 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 step. Let's go one more forward, step, steps. So now we gotta learn how to move backwards. So again, we're keeping our eyes on this target. We don't have to look where we're going. Okay, I'm gonna simply step back and drop under. Step back and drop under. Back and under. My body is always sideways. Okay, I'm not gonna turn like this. Keep that body sideways. Okay, we're gonna add a little rocking of the feet. Step, step. Good. Step, step. Okay, now let's go forwards again. Step, step. Rocking the feet. Step, step. Good. Step, step. Step, step. Let's go one more forwards. Step. And now we're going backwards, keeping our eyes focused on that target in front of us. Again, step, step. Oh, I hit that rope again. Okay, good. Step, step. I got room back. Oh, okay, there's the pad. Good. And forward, step, step. Good. Step, step. 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 Step, step. Oh, see, we can mix it up a little bit now. We can start going a little more. We're going to do doubles this time. So we're going to go step under and right back under. Again, under, under. Good. One more. Under, under. Let's do that again going forward. So we're going to go under and then back under. Quick. Under, under. Good. Again, under. I just pop the head up. I don't make that second step. And then I come back under. One more time. Under, under. Okay, back, again, under, good, again, 1, 2, again, 1, 2, again, 1, 2, and one more, 1, 2. Okay, guys, good. That's the end of round 2. Hit pause if you need to. Come back for round 3 in a minute. We're gonna start adding some punches now. Hey everyone, let's get going with our punches now. So when we go under, so I'm gonna start over here on the kind of the right side of the belt. As I come under, okay, I'm gonna imagine that this rope now is my opponent. So it doesn't make sense that I punch with the right hand. That right hand is too close to my opponent. This left hand is perfect though. This left hand can come out here and throw that hook punch. So let's practice that, okay? So let's just practice the hook punch a few times. We're gonna come under. Notice how I keep my eyes on my opponent. I don't wanna, come out here where I'm blind and then I turn and look and oh, my opponent just hit me in the face. I want to have my eyes on them the whole time. So I come under, hook punch, okay, and then set. Okay, so now if we go to the other side, again, we go to the other side, if this is the opponent, I can't really hit him with that left hand. The left hand's too close, okay, but this left hand is great for shielding. So I'm going to have this shield up, boom, and throw a reverse punch this time, okay? So again, we're going to go under, hook punch, under, reverse punch. Okay, notice how my body's staying sideways. Okay, I don't want to open myself up like this. Again, under, hook, under, punch, under, hook. Now let's go backwards. Okay, I'm going to go under, punch, under, hook, under, punch, under, hook, under, punch, under, hook, under, punch. We're going forwards again. Hook, punch, hook, punch, hook, punch. Okay, and I realize for some of you guys this may not be easy. Okay, I might be going a little faster for you. I've done this drill, hundreds of times. So if there's any part you're having trouble with, just focus on that. If you just simply want to work on, you're having trouble getting under, work on that for a little bit. If you're having trouble moving forwards and backwards, do that. Okay, if you think you can follow along with the punches, do that. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple more sets with the punches. If you want to follow along, again, if you're having trouble, go back, re-watch one of the sections that you're having trouble with. Okay, with me, guys, let's go forwards again. Ready? Come under. Hook, punch, hook, punch, hook, backwards, punch, hook, punch, hook, punch, hook. Okay, so let's add some of the doubles, okay, where we go under, hook. Okay, now let's work on that reverse punch here. Okay, so I'm going to be going backwards on this one. Under, punch, under, punch. Okay, and And let's do that punch going forwards now. So again, double under, punch, under, punch. One more, under, punch. And let's go with that hook now, okay? So double under, hook with the lead hand. Under, hook. Under, hook. Hook. Under, hook. Okay, guys, that's it in round 3. We got one more round coming for you guys. Hit pause if you need to. Take a little break, and we'll come back to that round 4 in a moment. Okay, guys, round 4. Okay, so round 4, we're gonna be working on the uppercut. One of the punches that is probably used the least in sparring because it's hard to land. It's hard to land that because people don't know when to throw it. It's a punch you're only gonna throw when you're in close. Okay, it's hard to throw it from really far away. Okay, so we're gonna work on setting this uppercut up. Okay, now say somebody throws a punch at you, a jab or a punch, we duck under that. Okay, this is the perfect time. They're exposed to boom, coming with that uppercut. Okay, so let's do that again. I'm gonna step across. Now remember, this is our opponent now. We wanna make sure we're shielded here. So whatever hand is closest to the rope, you're shielded. Again, if you're doing this without the rope, you just gotta imagine that rope is there, okay? So if I come out here and I shield this hand, my opponent could hit me right here. So I wanna have this hand up, and then with that lead hand, uppercut. Okay, notice when I throw that uppercut, I'm not, doing this big cartoon punch, okay? I'm just throwing that, boom, with my legs. I pivot, uppercut. Now I'm on this side of the belt, so I'm gonna step across, shield, uppercut, okay? And again, this rope is a good target. I wanna aim close to that rope. My opponent's not out here, they're right here. Come under, shield, with the arm that's closest to the rope, pivot, uppercut, return. Step, shield, up. Step, shield, up. Step, shield, up. Okay, now backwards. I'm gonna step under, shield, up. Step under, shield, up. Notice how I'm breathing. Okay, forwards again. Backwards. Forwards. And backwards. Okay guys, so that's your rope drill. Okay, hopefully you had fun with that. Hopefully you learned a lot. These are amazing drills. I like doing these things. It really helps with your footwork, your head movement, your combinations, and getting used to sparring in close. You're learning to, instead of backing away when someone attacks you, you simply move your head a little bit and you're in a better position to attack. Okay, if you're always backing away in sparring, yeah, you might not get hit, but you're not really gonna be in a position to hit your partner back, okay? Excellent work. Okay, everyone, let's get started on those axe kicks. So today our axe kick is gonna be a front leg, a lead leg axe kick, okay? So again, hopefully you got it set up like this, okay? I hope you guys are able to get creative with your setup. Put that belt up there. I just want the tips, close to head level, like this. And again, if you don't have this, don't worry guys, just follow along. Okay, so that lead leg, that front leg axe kick, we're gonna take that front leg, think of it kind of like a stretch kick. You're gonna bring that front leg up, not straight up like that, okay? We have to bring it to the side of the target and down. If you imagine this is your opponent, if you bring that leg straight up, you're kicking them. Okay, and that kick's not gonna work. We have to bring it around our opponent, above their head or shoulder. That's pretty much the only place you're gonna land this axe kick. You can't really land it You know, if you try to aim for the stomach, it's just gonna go down to the ground. Okay, so you have to bring it up over the head, okay, or the shoulder, and we'll aim that kick there. So let's take that front leg. We're gonna bring that leg up, axe kick, and look how I land in front. Okay, so let's do that again. So I take that front leg, come up, axe kick, landing in front. Okay, let's do a couple more. Ready, axe, land in front. Good, again. Make sure you're breathing out on that kick. Okay, again, ready, kick. And again, if you guys don't have this set up, just start practicing the kick with me. Okay, we're gonna practice bringing that front leg up, and you may have to adjust this every once in a while. Okay, so again, that front leg, axe kick. And really work on pulling through the target. Don't let the leg just kind of drop. Okay, it's called an axe kick. If you imagine you got that axe and you're pulling down hard. Okay, the axe doesn't just fall like this. Same thing with your kick. Pull down hard on that kick. So we come up, axe kick. Now, just because you're pulling down hard on the kick doesn't mean you're going to slam the ground like that. If you listen to my kick, listen when my foot hits the ground. It's not making much noise because I slow the kick up. I hit those brakes. Right as I hit, I start putting those brakes on, and by the time my leg hits the ground, you know, it's pretty much stopped. So you gotta have good brakes with this kick. If your leg just keeps going, you know, you're gonna slam yourself on the floor, and you're gonna be off balance. Okay, let's do a couple more on this leg. Okay, ready, 1, let's do 5 more. Okay, ready, 2. You can tell you got a good kick if that belt spins around a little bit. You're getting that snap to that kick, that power. You're really pulling through. Ready, 3. 2 more. 4. Last one. 5. Okay, guys, good. Now we're gonna switch legs. Let's do the other leg now. Okay, ready? So my back's gonna be turned. You guys kind of get a different angle with this kick. Okay, so let's take that front leg. We just want to get our distance, get our reach. That looks pretty good. Again, front leg comes up and down. Ready, 3. We're gonna do 10 total on this leg. Ready, 4. Good. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And last one on this leg, guys. Ready, 10. Okay, guys, you get a little break, hit pause, come back in a few seconds. Okay, guys, hope you're ready. Set number 2. Okay, let's get that fighting stance. Doesn't matter which leg you start with. We're gonna be doing both legs anyway, 10 on each leg. Follow along with me, okay? Ready, 1. Make sure you land in front. 2. 3, breathing out. 4. 5. 6. Oh, I missed that one. I gotta work on my aim. 7. 8. 9. Last one. 10. Okay, guys, excellent. Switch feet. Okay, yeah, I gotta keep readjusting that. And that's fine if you gotta do that, no problem. Okay, ready. 1. Oh, I missed that one. 2. Oh, I missed that one. 3. There we go. 4. Now I'm getting 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Last one on this leg. 10. Okay, guys, take pause, take a little break, come back in a moment. Okay, guys, round number 3. Let's get ready. Fighting stance. Okay, ready? Get that leg in front, get in that stance. Ready? 1. We're gonna go a little faster this time. 2. 1 kick out, kick next. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Oh, I missed that one. 8. 9. 10. Switch feet. Good. Adjust that belt. Let's do 10 quickly. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And last one. 10. Okay, guys, you're getting another little break here. Hit pause.
Okay guys, we're going on to self-defense number 6 against the forward attack. So the first thing that we do when we get pushed, we always want to try to defuse the situation. We say stop. Now if that's not going to work, this is when we start to defend ourselves. So someone's pushed us, we give them that one push to try to stop. Now the next thing we're going to do is called a circular arm grab. We're almost going to step to the side like a one step. We're going to bring our arms around and grab the arm at the same time. So we're going to step to the side, grabbing the arms. Now we're grabbing one arm, I should say, because we're setting up our next attack. We're going to pull them into our roundhouse kick. Our roundhouse kick with our front leg. So when we look at your front leg, we're going to pull into that roundhouse kick. Let's go through that again. So again, ready? We're going to step to the side, circular arm grab. We're grabbing the arm in 2 places at the wrist, like the shoulder, maybe the bicep. Good, we're going to roundhouse kick. Now from here, we're winding up our arm into a hammer fist. We're hammer fisting to the side of the head, the temple. Now we're wound up pretty well for our next attack. Notice how my hand's up. I'm going to do something called a palm strike. Now I got to turn my body a little bit. As I do the palm strike, I'm pushing and pulling, hitting to the, down to the ribs, so down by the body. So notice how I turn my hand a little bit. I shout here, hi! Let's go through that again. So we're going to step to the side, circular arm grab, roundhouse kick, land hammer fist, palm strike, shout, hey! All right, now I'm going to do it facing the wall now, so you guys can follow along. So we're in a ready position. Again, we get pushed once. We try to stop the situation. We're going to step to the side, circular arm grab, roundhouse kick, hammer fist, palm strike. Hey! Let's do that a little bit. One more time, a little faster. Ready? Step, grab, round, hammer, palm. Hey! All right, now I'm going to bring in a partner so you guys can see what it looks like against somebody else. So Mr. Drawl is going to stand right here in front of me. He pushes me. I let him get away with that one. I step to the side. Notice I grab his arm. I've got his wrist and his bicep. Roundhouse kick to the stomach. As I land, I'm hammer fisting to the side or the back of the head. And right here, I've got this nice big opening right here. Palm strike. Hey! Good. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's do that one more time so you guys can see. We're going to go normal speed on this one. So he pushes me once. I step, round, hammer, palm. Hey! Thank you, Mr. Wall. All right, moving right along to self-defense, number 7, choke on the floor. So choke on the floor is a really fun one. You're gonna have to get on the ground for this. If you wanna watch a few times on video and then try it along with me, you can. If you can see your TV screen, go ahead and just follow along with me. So first thing first, lay down flat on the ground. Now someone is literally on top of me, choking my neck right now. So what I wanna do is take my left arm and then reach around, grab their wrist. Now I'm reaching to their opposite wrist. So I'm reaching to their left arm as well. It's on the opposite side of me. From here, I'm going to grab it, and I'm going to pull my elbow down. This brings my opponent closer to me. So now from here, I'm going to do something called an eagle claw. I'm going to hit to the throat. At the same time, I'm grabbing their throat here. Now, I'm going to release my left hand, that's the one grabbing their wrist right now, and grab the back of their head. I want this to be fast. I don't want to take my time here, otherwise they might get away. Now from here, I'm going to take my eagle claw from the throat, move it to their chin. Now what this does, I have control of their head, so I can twist it. It's not comfortable for them. From here, I've got to bring my feet in for what's called a hip bump. I bring my feet in like this, and from here I need to do my hip bump. I'm going to push my hips up at an angle. At the same time, I'm going to turn their head. So I'm going to hip bump twist, get up fast, and get ready for my attack. I'm going to punch the head. All right, now we're gonna go through that again. If you need to go back and watch that again, feel free to do so. I'm gonna go a little bit faster now. So remember, reach around, grab the wrist, eagle claw, head, grab the chin, feet in, hip bump flip, punch. Hey! I'm gonna do that again, normal speed. Ready, grab, eagle claw, head, chin, flip, punch. Hey! Good. Now I'm gonna do it once facing the wall. This might be a little funny for you guys. If you guys don't think it helps, try it again the other way. So lay back down. So again, left hand comes around, grab the wrist, eagle claw, head, chin, knees come in, flip, punch. Hey! I'm gonna bring in a partner for this part so you guys can see. Let's go ahead and get Mr. DeWall in here again. For this part, I'm gonna turn to the side so you guys have a better view of it. All right, just like this. Now if you notice Mr. DeWall up on top of me, he's grabbing my throat. So I'm going to take my left hand to his left wrist, push down on that elbow. Now he's closer to me so I can actually hit his throat. Eagle claw to the throat, I'm grabbing at the same time. Now from here, let go of this hand, grab the back of his head. Take my right hand from his throat to his chin. Now this way I can turn his head, it's not something comfortable. From here, I bring my legs in, and I'm gonna twist his head and hip bump him off me. I push, hip bump, get on top, finish with a punch. Hi! All right, we're gonna show you guys that one more time, normal speed. So again, wrist, elbow, heel quad, chin, and then, hi! Good job, guys. Alrighty guys, we're gonna move on to self-defense number 8 against the sit and trap. So first things first, go and get on the ground, lay down flat on the ground. We're gonna have our hands pinned to the ground. Now, what's happening here is we're gonna try to get them off us by getting them to lock up a bit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fake. And that means they think we're trying to get out of this, but really this is kind of a distraction. So they're gonna put more weight on our wrists. We're gonna fake again. Again, they're putting more weight on the wrist, but in reality, this is gonna work against them. So from here, I'm gonna shoot my arms up. Now there's a couple things that happen here all at the same time. I shoot my arms around, like I'm doing like a snowman. I pull my legs in. And what this does is this makes their balance fall forward because I'm pushing their arms up and then down. So they've got all this weight on top of them. It's gonna roll over as I do this. So let's do that again. So again, I fake once, fake twice. Now as I shoot my legs up, I'm gonna push them to the side so they fall to the side of me, not directly on me. So again, I did my fakes already. So I shoot my arms and flip. Notice how that all happened really fast. Now from here, I'm going to do a punch. Hey! All right, so that's the sit and trap self-defense. Let's go through that again at a medium speed. So again, I fake, flip, get up, punch. Hey! Good. I'm gonna do that normal speed now. So again, fake, flip, punch. Hey! Good. I'm gonna do it one time facing the wall so you guys can get a feel for it again. So again, fake twice, bring the legs in, flip, and punch. Hey! I'm gonna bring in a partner for this. I'm gonna get Mr. Fodhill to help me out. So Mr. Fodhill's on top, he's pinning my arms down. So again, I wanna get him to put more weight forward. So I'm gonna fake, he thinks I'm trying to get out, fake again, and this is working against him. So I'm going to bring my legs in, and pull my arms to the side. At the same time, I push him over, punch him right in the face. Hey! All right, let's do that again, normal speed. Oh, let's scoot back a bit. All right, so again, I fake. He's got more weight on me now. I fake again. Now again, I do that like snowman. Push my hips to the side. Hey! All right, good job, guys. All right, self-defense, number 9 against the bear hug. Follow along. First thing we're gonna do is someone is squeezing us from behind. This is kind of a weird position to be in since they've got their arms around your arms and you basically got nothing to do. And you actually have better options here than you think. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna actually hit them with our head. We're gonna use our head. So we're gonna hit back with our head. Now if there's a difference in size between your partner, you can kind of step out a bit to get that height difference to hit them in the head as well. So again, we're gonna head hit. Now from here, we're gonna do something called the hook step. We're gonna take our left leg, we're gonna hook around them. Now from here, we're going to hammer fist to the groin. We're hitting straight to the groin. From here, we're going to elbow and turn. Now notice I'm looking at the back wall now. I'm going to reverse punch. Hey! Let's go through that again. We're gonna go a little bit faster. So again, they're grabbing us. Let's go again. Head strike, we're gonna hook, step, hit to the groin, elbow, punch. Hey! Good. Let's go through that normal speed. So ready. Good. Now I'm going to face the wall so you guys can follow along with me. So again, head hit, hook, groin hit, punch. Hey! Good. Now I'm going to bring in a partner for this part. Now I've got Mr. Fodhill helping me out again. He's going to grab me from behind. So he's wrapped his arms around me. Now again, remember what I said about a little bit of a height difference, so I can step out, then hit to his head. Now from here, I'm going to hook step, and I'm going to hit to the groin, elbow to the chin, punch him right in the face. Good. All right, now let's go ahead and do that facing another way so you guys get a better view. So Mr. Fodhill's grabbing me from this side. So again, I hit him to the head. If I have to step out, I can. We're gonna hook step, hammer fist to the groin, elbow to the chin, punch to the face. Just like that. Good job, guys.